Thanks for joining me this week. My name's Rich, business coach. Glad you could be with me. We're here coming up on the end of January. Hard to believe 1 month of the year is already in the rear view mirror. 11 more to go, one down. Hopefully your January's gotten off to a great start and you're on your way. I know I missed this call last week because my January started off fantastic. Last week I was in Las Vegas with a few of my clients who were finalists for some nationwide business excellence awards, and in fact one of the three that went with me was a winner in one of his categories. So the year couldn't have started any better for me or for the clients that I work with, and I'm so excited about that. And my hope is for you that things are going well as also this year. This is a big year, 2013, an opportunity for you to do something incredible in your business. And as you know, we're working our way through my book, The Tour to Profit, a 52-stage race to grow your business. And today I want to talk about your value proposition. We're on stage 4, and I want to talk to you about why it's important for you to get crystal clear about the value that you give to your customers, each and every one of them that come and do business with you. You see, having a value proposition is the definition is an exchange of their resources, their currency, for your products or services. And you have to know that every time someone walks into your storefront or goes onto your website or meets you at a networking group, wherever it might be, in the back of their mind, they're asking the question, why is it I should spend my money on your product? Why is it I should spend my hard-earned money to have you do business with me? And the answer to that lies in your value proposition. You see, if you want them to give you $1 of their money, you've got to give them more than $1 back in value. That's the only way the exchange occurs. It can't be an even dollar for dollar exchange, or it's not worth it. Why go through the effort if it's just I'll give you $1, you give me $1? It's not worth it. You have to give them something of value greater than what they give you. And so you have to get really crystal clear on what your value proposition is. And not only do you need to know it, but everyone on your team needs to know it. So no matter who's talking to your customer or your prospect, everybody's giving the same consistent message about what it is that you do uniquely different than your competition down the street. What is it that sets you apart from everyone else? What is it that you're going to do that they can't find anywhere? So knowing this is pretty important. And let me give you a couple of thoughts that I think are important to know as you're thinking about what your value proposition actually is. You see, your value proposition, let me start with what it's not. Your value proposition is not your product. Your product is not equal to your value proposition, nor is your value proposition defined by the service that you provide. That isn't it. Your value proposition actually is a feeling or set of feelings that your customers have when they experience doing business with you. Now, some people have told me, they said, yeah, Rich, I get this. My value proposition is the experience I deliver to people. And the answer is yes, you're on the right track. You're on the right thinking. But I need you to be more specific than that. What exactly are the feelings that you want someone to have when they experience doing business with you? That's the powerful element that makes up your value proposition. You see, let me give you a couple of examples to kind of get you thinking about this week. If you've ever taken your children to Disney World or Disneyland, you know that you're not going there because they have the best rides in the nation. You could go to many other amusement parks, spend far less money, and go on perhaps even some more challenging or exciting rides. But what you won't get at those other amusement parks is the experience and the feeling of being in a make-believe world, in a place where animated characters truly do come to life, where princesses actually live. That's the feeling, this feeling of being in a make-believe world just for a moment, just for a period of a weekend or a week, that is what people will spend thousands of dollars to take their family across the country to go experience Disneyland. There are many other places that you can think about, or things that you might do where you might have an experience where it really does come to life. It's more like a concert type experience. You get emotionally connected into what's going on. And I know you're saying, look, that's easy to do in an amusement park, but I have a dentist practice. But let me tell you, every experience that anyone has going to a dentist can generate feelings that span the spectrum of fear, anxiety, stress, to fun, high energy, positive, supportive feelings. You see, the experiences that people have when they experience your business, when they walk into your office, when they connect up with your people, whether it's on the phone or in person, it generates a feeling inside of someone that it tells them, I either dislike that, I'm okay with that, I felt pretty good about that, or that was a wow experience. And what you want to do is define your business in terms of what are going to be the wow experiences that you're going to give to your customers. And when I have that wow experience, what's the emotion? What's the feeling that I'm going to have with that? Is it going to be heartfelt? Is it going to be teary-eyed? Is it going to be invigorating? Is it going to be soothing? Is it going to be fast-paced? Or is it going to be relaxing? You see, I could feel a lot of different ways. And I could do that whether I'm going to a mechanic to get my car worked on, whether I'm at a bakery to buy some desserts, or whether I'm at a dry cleaner to pick up the laundry that I left off the last week. Your value proposition is critical to defining who you are, what you want your team to do for every client that walks in the door or rings you up on the phone, and how you want everybody to leave you. When they get in their car and they drive away, they're going to have some impression in their mind about your business, and the question is, what do you want them to think? What do you want them to be remembering about their experience with you? That's your value proposition. And once you define it, then your challenge is, how do I make sure that that's what happens every day of every week, every hour of every day, every customer that walks through our doors, no matter what. It might be a customer that you're excited to see. It might be a customer you wish would never come back. Both of them have to get the same experience, have the same feelings, if you truly want to play out your value proposition. So your challenge this week from me is work on stage 4 of the Tour de Profit. Stage 4 is defining your value proposition. The feelings that your customers are going to get when they do business with you, and define them in a way that are uniquely different than your primary competition. That's what will set you apart. And that's what will make 2013 an incredibly successful year for you, your team, and your business. If you've got questions about that, don't hesitate to shoot them to me. You know how to get a hold of me. Shoot me an email, pick up the phone and call me. Be glad to help in any way that I can. But I want to encourage you this week. Take some time, focused effort, set aside, work on your value proposition. You got to get crystal clear on it. It's going to make a difference in your business, I promise. Hope that's been helpful for you. Use this week to be a great one for you. I'm Rich Allen, your business coach. Hope you have a great week. As I always say, ride hard.